everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with, of all things, a book review. Now, there are 2 books published prior to summer break, and I haven't read them yet, but I will. And I know that this is marketed toward teens and tweens, but it doesn't matter. This book is outstanding. I loved it, and the best explanation of the synopsis is on the very back, and it says, Mr. Schuster and most of the Glee Club members are looking forward to a busy break coaching local kids in the basics of Do-Re-Mi, but Rachel Berry has her own star-powered summer in mind. After a bump on the head, she wakes up in a world where she's a Broadway star and McKinley High has turned upside down. Mercedes is head cheerleader, Santana is acting saintly, Sue says something nice, almost, and Brittany is running Glee Club. Is this Rachel's version of a dream or a nightmare? Find out in this 3rd official novel, officially approved, I should say original novel, officially approved by the creators of Glee. And this is produced by Copy, and it has a website at the very back where you can check out their website. It's pickacopy.com. This is only 213 pages. It could be read easily in a day. It goes by very, very, very quickly, and it's well written. And I really liked Rachel's story, and to be honest, I enjoyed the different view of the Cheerios, and under Mercedes' guidance, they have spirit and they have soul. They're not just mindless, brainless robots doing whatever Sue Sylvester wants them to. And Sue says something almost kind to Rachel. I don't know if it was Professor Figgins or Sue, but I was trying to remember. I think it was Sue who said this to Rachel when she returns from her life-altering experience. She tells her that the whole school, McKinley High, has basically gone berserk, and all of her friends, they come to her and they tell her to her face that she was the glue holding the Glee Club together, basically. And I'm not going to say what leads up to that point, but it's really just a terrific little novel. And of course I have the other 2, being the Gleek that I am, and I look forward to reading them. And of course on the back of the cover it has a picture of what they look like. First book is called The Beginning, and it's a prequel to the show we know and love. And the second book is called Foreign Exchange, and I don't know if the students go on a field trip or what, but I will review it as soon as I possibly can. And for the Gleeks, there's an extra little reward, and some postcards. I went to West McKinley High School, and all I got was this lousy postcard. I like that one. The other one's kind of generic, says go on summer vacation, but it's really good. It's just outstanding, and it's by Sophia Lowell, and it's printed by Little Brown & Company, and it doesn't really have anything else other than a shameless plug at the, well, there is no shameless plug at the end. Yes, there is. It's about the 2 previous novels that I mentioned, The Beginning and Foreign Exchange, and you can check that out on readglee.com, and of course the publisher's Poppy. That's pretty much all I have to say about it, other than it's a great collectible item for those of you like myself who like to keep stuff like this, knowing that someday it'll be valuable. It will be valuable. So I don't bend my spine, by the way, as you can see. I never do that. People don't understand. I take very good care of my books just like they were people. And this is very special to me now since I've read it, because I'm a little bit like Rachel Berry. I'm not a control freak like she is, and I don't put myself above everybody else like she does. She has some superiority complex issues, but like her, I would like to have my stab at being famous someday. But as a producer, and I know people are looking at me like you're absolutely daft, why do you want to do that? There are not very many women producers in the world. Well, I don't let the naysayers put me down, and neither does Rachel. And that's what I like about her. She's a very strong female character, even though she's dealing with a lot of emotions, considering Finn in this novel, and Noah. There's a scene in here that actually pits the two of them together, and I actually prefer that pairing, and I know a lot of people are probably going to flame me for that, as I prefer seeing Quinn and Finn together, just because they are more compatible, and whereas Rachel and Finn don't really mesh. They had the chemistry before, but it just didn't work out, and I didn't really root for them as a pairing or shipping. However, I do like Noah with that with the girl who has a lot of attitude. She's perfect for him, but you know, I kind of would like to see him with a nice girl like Rachel. I don't know, maybe it would reform him somehow. Yeah, girl can drink, but and I like him because he's kind of a bad boy, and of course, who doesn't? But he's got a great voice, and he's really talented, and beside all that, he's actually not that bad of a guy. He could be a jackass sometimes, but he's actually a pretty sweet person when it comes right down to it. I think he has a good heart. He reveals that in a lot of episodes, and there's a scene in here that really made me angry with him. I thought that he had been set up to be in the same place with Rachel, but I think it was. I really do think it was a setup, but that's just the way that Glee is. It puts you in situations that you don't expect, and you have all these different emotions going on, and you never know, excuse me, where it's going to take you. And that's what I really enjoy about Glee. And I really liked Mercedes as cheer captain, just because she brought something that Brittany could not to and Santana, and neither one of them could bring to the Cheerios, which would be rhythm, soul, spirit, joie de vie. I mean, all that lumped into one. But I'm looking forward to reading the other two, which I have over here if you want to see what they look like. I'll just do that really quickly. This is what the prequel novel looks like, and this is what the second novel looks like. And I'm really looking forward to reading them and reviewing them in the future. So, ciao for now, everybody.